guy type thingy. Right, first things first. If we can get near this boss, get your Molotovs on. That tiny music box that you picked up, get that on. You'll see why in a second. Let's talk to the doll.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire?
If she's got dialogue, if you haven't, she's got to skip past it, so...
Ah.
Yeah, she says that.
Farewell,
German should be here. German should be back now. Nope. Okay, he's back after Gascoine then. Been a while. Been a while since I played the game, so let's just rank up.
Welcome. What?
And go with Gascoine.
Very well.
So, oh yeah, definitely vitality for this son of a bitch. Definitely some strength. I think I can probably sell something for 500 to get that one more rank up point. I will say this before I get to Gascoine. I probably will die. I probably will die. It's as simple as that. Not so much in stage 1, get you stage 2.
Welcome. What is it?
I want to channel these blood echoes, bitch. Right. No, endurance. Yeah, as I was saying that, yeah. There's a possibility I'm going to die against Gascoine. I love it in New Game Plus because that's when you take revenge. But right now it's like... Right, so you go to Central Gundam. I've unlocked these shortcuts anyway, so... The thing is with Gascoine, you can use your fire bombs on him in stage 1, which makes him go into stage 2 quicker. That's not something I would recommend. At stage 2, when you get into stage 2, you've got to time it almost perfection, popping that music box off. If you do it right, it staggers him. Then you just start tossing fire bombs at him, 6 kill him. He's stage 2, you do not want to mess about with him in stage 2. It's as simple as that. Like these brick trolls I'm going to run past. Can't be bothered with them. Hi. No. No. They won't follow you down here. For some reason they get to the steps and then turn back. I'm guessing it's the same as Dark Souls games, there's a transition into a different area. So they can't come this way. I know in certain areas in Dark Souls 2, like in the crown of the Ivory King, you can stand in one of the lift. I guess a nice little trick this. See all those enemies up there? Look at the top of the stairs. You see a black orb. Watch. Trigger them. Just keep walking away from them. Slowly, slowly. Watch for that orb move and then run like crazy. Oh! Wipe out! Oh, you survived. With full health. Yeah, you're done. Safety taking them all out. You can nip in here when the ball's rolling, but no, I'll just run back down the stairs. Because they tend to follow you, so... Right. Get Mr. Troll Monster down here. Still pressing the run buttons. There's my throwing knife there. It's a brick troll. Aye. Oh, I don't use the knives. You can see the camera a bit weird. Listen, stop it. Oh shit, I got him. Ow! You should drop blood there, so I'm going to use one. And I'm going to get some blood bullets in as well. Oh, you're pushing up the control pad gives you blood bullets. The more blood tins you've got, the more powerful your blood bullets are. That ladder leads down to the tunnel I told you not to go up the last episode. And you'll see why after I attempt to kill Gascoine. Now these two here sneak up behind this one. Very slowly. Backstab him. Get in, report. Lock onto matey boy, quick. Damn, I missed the riposte on him, but who cares? Got him. Right, top up that little tiny bit of health. It looks stupid, me just topping up a little sliver of health. Ain't so stupid when you see this boss. I'm going to take those from there. I don't want too much on, because I want that highlighted. I need that highlighted. I need to time it to perfection, and it's not easy. I probably won't do it this time around. You're probably ripping a new arsehole, but here goes the infamous Farah Gascoine. Easy way to do stage 1 is to repost them over and over again. You try to keep them in the centre area of that graveyard, using the gravestones to your advantage. He's got 3 different stages. Stage 2, he'll extend his weapon. Stage 3, well, let's see if we get there first time, before I mention it.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Now I can say, that little girl we get the music box off of, this is her dad. This is the little girl's father. Hi, Gascoine. He's what I would class as a hyper-aggressive boss. Oh shit! Press the wrong button. Oh god, I've just transformed them quickly. Ow. I think you only get one use out of it. I think I've just screwed the whole game up. No, not the game, but the boss fight. And I don't want to be where I'm standing, so see ya.
What's that smell?
I'm sure you only get one use out of that music box and I've just used it by mistake.
Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man
Ow.
sick.
I'm stuck in the gravestone. I don't want to be here. I want to be somewhere in the centre of the area. Here. There's plenty of space to manoeuvre. Ow! Ow! Got me trapped.
Too proud to show your true face, eh?
I did say I was going to die. Ah, he got me trapped on those gravestones. Goddamn son of a bitch. It's not that far from the lump. I did say I was going to die before I came in here. But I won't die this time. I went to use my blood vials and I pressed square by mistake, thinking it would fucking Dark Souls tough up my Estus. You get it. That's the problem by playing Dark Souls these past few months. Oh, top up my Estus. No, that's not it. I don't even think iframes work as well in this game as it does in Dark Souls either, so all that rolling about carry on with. Oh yeah, there is another thing. Now, one of the bosses where you get no insight, it becomes a joke. I'm not sure if that's the same with every single boss. The more insight you've got, the harder they become. It could possibly do that, so just keep noting your insight tally in that top corner. Matter of fact, there's 2 bosses I know of, the more insight you've got, the harder they become. One of them's quite late on in the game. The other one's... Come on, you said. Come on, you gotta do your fireball thing at some point today. They're a bit closer this time than what they were the last time. Listen. Stop it. Yeah, the boss I do know is the 4th boss we encounter, but the one late on in the game, if you've got any more than 4 insight, he goes absolutely ape shit in your ass. You come down here. Behave. Have you been serious? No. Missed. Oi. Okay, that was a bit harder than needed to be. Use some blood buddy. Right, let's not muck up Gascoine this time around. Right, you. I'm not even sure whether you can. No, it's forward and R1 isn't kick, so you can't kick the shields away. Just hack through it. Just run past aim 2 this time. Get ready for a pain in the backside, boss. Ow! You brought it a bit early, you know? I went quiet and concentrated. Got to kick into stage 2, stage 3 even. You son of a bitch. Yo, chill, man. Missed. You should. Stage 2 can stick in shortly. Stage 3 even. This is where you need to time it perfect with this bloody music box. Damn it, I'm topping up. Yeah. This guy's ripping me a new one. Yeah. I should be in the time. Oh shit, I've done it wrong. Run. Get one chance to do it on top of these steps. One chance and one chance only. Oh, bollocks. Get him down here. This is where you do the music box, it'll stagger them. There you go. Molotov. Alex jumped up. Look, you twat. As you can see, he is hyper aggressive now. Running and getting healing quickly. You can't park, you can't. What the fuck? You can actually riposte him in that stage, but why does he have to actually get? Nope, shit. Yeah. I hate him. I absolutely hate that boss. Yeah, right, so I've got 6 blood vials left. We got by him anyway, who cares? Right, now. Run around here. Remember the little girl who mentioned her mum? There's a bright red brooch. And look at the body. That's her mum. That's the little girl's mum. Gascoine was her dad. Don't take a rocket science to work it out to Mum. Her mother went looking for her dad because he never returned from the hunt. Her dad was out hunting the beasts of Yarnum. Her dad actually got infected by the plague that is affecting Yarnum and turned into a beast himself. Her mum didn't know that, and when she found her husband, he didn't recognise her and he killed her. And she's lying up there. So the little girl does not know that her mum is dead. The little girl does not know you've just killed her dad. That little girl is now an orphan. Bit sad. Yep. Let's read this. The Bergamot spider hides all manner of rituals and keeps our lost master from us. A terrible shame. It makes my head shudder uncontrollably. Remember that name, the Bergamot spider. Open up in here. Just sitting in plain sight, not hidden away anywhere. The blood gem workshop tool. Thank you very much. Now you can add blood gems onto your weapons. I'm ready for a cutscene. The first thing I do is always light a lamp, because I tend to forget sometimes. Send me bonfires. I even talk to him. There's a him.
Hmm? Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does. Always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely. Not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts. None of them's too uncommon now. Yarnum's done for, tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erden Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over. If you wouldn't mind. I know I shouldn't be asking you, but if you happen upon someone while hunting, tell them about this here Erden Chapel. If they seem worth being told, that is. Oh, and I do sincerely hope they are.
Right, now we're going to do a bit of warping about. Last episode I told you to pay particular attention to Yusefska's dialogue. It was the first time she had met you. She asked you if you were out in the hunt and she couldn't open the door up because of her patience, and she gave you a blood vial. Now, if she's met us before, she'll recognise us. I wouldn't be far wrong in saying that with that. I did say I'd point it out when it came. There's no point you leaving you confused. I'm not going to do one of these major confusing walkthroughs like keeping you guessing all the way through to the end. If it's a spoiler, I won't say. If it's something like Gascoine with that music box, I didn't see until I got there. But Yusefska, we spoke to her last time. She asked if we were out on a hunt, asked if we were a hunter. It was the first time she'd met us. This is our second meeting, so she knows who we are. Or does she? Listen.
Oh, well, hello. Splendid. Let me ask you a small kindness. You're soon off to hunt, I presume? Then, if you find any survivors, tell them to seek Yusefka's clinic. Upon my Hippocratic oath, if they are yet human, I will look after them. Perhaps even cure them. This sickness, these beasts. They are not to be feared. This time the night is long. I may be trapped here, but I should do something to help. I'll even offer a reward for your cooperation. Tempted? Well, off you go then. If you find anyone who's still human, send them straight to Yusefka's clinic.
I'll try to get her hand
You
in
can
here.
assure them there's no place safer. Please, do me this service.
She obviously doesn't recognise you. Remember the first time she told you that she couldn't actually open the door to anybody? But now she wants you to send survivors to Yusefka's clinic. I'll give you a little hint. Don't. Except for one particular NPC. But when we get there, I'll point him out. And we're going to go and talk. This part of the episode is all about dialogue now. That's all it is, just dialogue. Hi, Sneaky. Right, yeah, there's a lot of dialogue in this part. I'm now running back around to the first NPC we spoke to, Gilbert. And we're going to go to the old woman. I'm trying to think of the most optimal path for doing this. The little girl first and then the old woman. So we go here. If you can notice anything about the landscape, have a look at that. It's not night time, but the sky's on fire. It's actually changed. There you go. There's a blood red moon. But that will change again shortly. The place has got a bit lighter. Right, so there's Gilbert again. Gilbert's the one that doesn't know much about Yarnum because the Yarnumites don't tell him anything. But you seem to know a hell of a lot about the Cathedral Ward and the Healing Church. So he knows a hell of a lot more than what he's saying.
You needn't concern yourself with me. I'm afraid I'm of little help now. But before I did this,
Flame sprayer.
I made no use of it, but perhaps you. What afflicted me was incurable, but this town gave me hope. Their strange blood bought me time. I was most fortunate, unharmed by the plague of beasts. I can even die human. Don't you worry about me.
So, the first time we spoke to him, pale blood. He didn't know what it was. Just spoke to me there again, and he just confirmed that this town's strange blood tried to cure me. So obviously he did know what pale blood was. So what else has he been hiding from us? You. Get it. You as well. You blood vials. I'll nip back in and get some more bullets. Oh, shiny coins that time. Hang on. I'll nip back in and get some more bullets, then we'll head round to the little girl. That's not where the door is. No. I always nearly miss him. Just as I said that, I could pick someone saying, well, put your fucking torch on, and we keep on missing them. Nah. Right, so we're basically backtracking. The next episode will be tomorrow, the next area actually. We'll be heading down towards the Bloodstarved Beast, which I've heard a lot of people have had problems with. He's not actually that hard. Now I've said that, I'm going to get a new arse over it. Right, so your music box, you don't need it anymore. So the next area, I'll be following us along. Get some poison and stuff. Use some insight and buy Gascoine's gear. Gascoine's gear's got high poison resistance. And for the section after that, we'll be buying a different set of gear. After that, we'll be talking to Eileen again. I keep pressing circle just like Dark Souls and it automatically slides down the ladder. Aye, you still awake. Go away. I found this is the most optimal route to do both NPC dialogue questline parts without having to backtrack too much. It's just, you go to the little girl first and then jump down through the boxes, kill the dogs, and you're back at the old lady. Whereas if you go to the old lady first, you need to come back all the way up the way I've just came, just to get to the little girl. It's just, this makes it so much easier coming this way first. I'm not quite done with the little girl's dialogue. Hey, we turned around again. No, you big. Behave. As you can see, I'm one shot of killing now. Before it was like, take some. It was taking a riposte plus a few more hits. That was just like 2 bullets in a riposte. So here we go. Heartbreaking time.
Hello, Miss Hunter. Still can't find my mum.
Do not give her the brooch. Actually, see, it doesn't actually matter. See whichever one you pick.
Oh, okay. I can wait. But isn't there something I can do? Maybe Mum and Dad are stuck out there, waiting for me to come and find them. What do you think, Miss Hunter?
Right, okay. This could be a spoiler what I'm about to say, so... Actually, it doesn't matter what you pick. See, we pick that one. Doesn't matter which one of these you pick. Pick Owden Chapel.
Yes,
Pick
okay.
Owden Chapel.
Thank you, Miss Hunter. I love you almost as much as Mum and Dad. And Granddad.
I'm just not going to do a spoiler at this particular moment, but that will become apparent shortly. I'm going to talk to the old lady. Again, we'll send her to Owden Chapel. There's that dog there. The dog I pointed out the first time around, he jumps out of this cage here. For some reason he just wasn't there the first time. He, she, mutt, whatever. There's no need to kill these dogs because they can't escape, but it's free blood echoes. It's only 76 for some, 38 for others. I don't quite get that, why some are more than others. You. Ow! 53 for that one, which, yeah. There's no consistency in it. So again, the old lady.
So what is it now? Are much better ways to pass the time. Unless you found me a nice safe place.
Owden Chapel. Send her to Owden Chapel. It's important you send her there.
Well, what do you know? An outsider worth a lick of salt. Well, don't just stand there. Don't you have work to do? Go slit some throats. Get this mess done with.
Now, unfortunately, unlike Dark Souls, obviously Dark Souls 1, once you get the Lord Vessel, you can work between bonfires. Dark Souls 3, you can do it straight away. Dark Souls 2, you can do it straight away. Bloodborne, you cannot work between lamps. You need to go back to the Hunter's Dream first, and then work to your destination. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the backside just due to how long the loading screens are, but... Let's get up here. I need to get back to Hunter's Dream anyway, so... I'll go back here. I'll show you where to buy Gascoine's outfit from. You need this. You don't really need it for the next section, but it does help a hell of a lot. Being it's got poison resistance on it. High poison resistance, basically. Right. Your insight, don't just go spending it willy-nilly as in... Hi. You need it later on in the game. So, there you go, Gascoine's cap. It's got to cost what? 3, 4, 5, 6 insight. But there is a thing for the listens. I'm going to buy that as well. And I buy that. That's for invasions. The less insight you've got with some bosses, like I said, makes your boss easier. So, we're now going to go to... So we've just sent the little girl and the old lady to Owden Chapel. So we're going to go to Cathedral Ward. And then I'll tell you what I meant about the little girl. And that'll be the end of this episode once we do this little section. I said tomorrow I'll be down towards Bloodstar based. A pain in the backside. So we're going to talk to him. There's the old lady. Where's the little girl? The little girl is nowhere in sight. Let's go and see if we can find her. Because obviously she's got to be somewhere. If she's heading towards here, this is the way she would have came. It's the only way you can come, really. You think about it, it's the only way that we could come, the only way that you can actually walk to here is coming up through the Tomb of Bowden, where we fought her dad, and her mum was lying dead. So, as you can see, that's not her, that's just one of the beasts that her dad was killing. These are all the people that her dad killed here. I'm just pointing out obvious things, really, I guess. There's another dude. Doesn't he look a bit familiar? Doesn't look like a beast, does he? That's exactly where I killed Gascoine, right there. That's Gascoine, just so you know. And when you're walking down these steps, just walk very slowly. Remember, on your left hand side, you've got two beast dudes standing right there. Just sneak by them. You don't need to be taking them on just now. Unless you want the echoes, but they ain't worth it. You're going to get plenty of echoes in the next section. Look, they're running down there. They've derped out thinking I'm walking up there. For some reason they don't realise I'm right behind them. Yeah, you miss your big twat. There's a blood vial. There's no reason to kill them, I just killed them for one blood vials. Thank you. Now, if you remember, I was down at that end of the tunnel and I says do not walk up that tunnel. This is why you do not... You can walk up it and kill this thing from that side. It's a pain in the arse to avoid once you get into that tunnel though. They can charge at you and just one shot kill you. Just be extremely quiet. Very quiet. He's about to give him a rectal examination. And I kid you not. After heavy attack. Rectal exam. Now. So on to badge. Down here is where I was standing originally. I'm just walking down to show you. There's the ladders you walk up to the shortcut. And you see I've avoided picking up that treasure in the centre. Pick that up last. Well, I'm out just to show you something. That's some more cold blood dew. And what was this the pig had? It was a blood vial and something else. The red messenger ribbon. Red ribbon that messengers are oddly fond of. Red ribbon that messengers are oddly fond of. The thick, pungent red was drawn from the organs of some unfortunate victim. A strange choice indeed, but perhaps for the messengers, wearing this accessory constitutes a form of mourning. The pig ate the little girl. The little girl is dead. If you send her to Yuserska's clinic, she dies. If you withhold information, she dies. She cannot be saved. I've tried everything. She cannot be saved. So don't think, oh God, I can't do this, little girl's got to die. Don't matter. She's going to die. It's part of the quest line, part of the lore, which will become apparent much, much later on in the playthrough. No matter what you do, that little girl dies. So we'll see you tomorrow with the next area. Can't remember the name of the place, but it's heading down towards Bloodstar Beast anyway. So, bye bye, and thank you for watching. Again, leave a like if you want to. I don't really give a shit if you leave a like or not. Leave a dislike if you want. Again, I don't care. It doesn't bother me, that kind of stuff. But in a bit. and I'll catch you tomorrow.